All right, well, welcome to, this is one of the videos for the Amazon Ads class, and I'm also making this one public. So if you're coming from YouTube and you found this video, this is part of the Amazon Ads class. And this video, we're going to go into what are you going to do when you need to go in and edit your ads, like what should they look like and that sort of thing. For those of you in the class, yep, this is another one of your videos. And in here, I'm going to show you, right? We've created a bunch of ads. We use those ideas that I have. I'm making these ads work. And I want to show you what you do as you're editing ads. So first of all, we're going to go into my 2024 planner portfolio. Pardon me. So we're in the portfolio for the planner, right? And we see at the top, it's limited to spending $70 a month. Right? We know that. We know not to look at the sales here because Amazon ads do not track our sales. We have to use our KDP account for that. In any case, right, under the inside of this portfolio, I have 8 ads running. Each have a budget of $300 a day, daily budget. So what I would do is when I come in here on a daily or weekly basis, I look to see if there's an ad that's going crazy, right? Getting too many clicks maybe. And looking at my sales data on the KDP account to see if I'm making sales. So first of all, I know that I am making sales. I've made 8 sales of my paperback and 20 sales of my spiral bound from this ad. So I am definitely in the green. One thing I would look at is, can I lower my bids on some of these? So first of all, we see the CPC, which is cost per click. This first ad says that cost per click is 29 cents. You can see in my title, I have already updated this to 29 cents and I put it in the title, so I know that. This next one has never, it's gotten 1 impression. Now I started these ads this month, so there's no other data. It's gotten 1 impression. What I might do to get more impressions is to raise the daily budget, which is more about impressions than anything else, right? And we know that our planner being limited to $70 a month is not going to spend $500 in a day. All right, so I've raised that to try and get more impressions. We have the auto paperback, which has gotten 20 clicks. No registered sales of that orders, that's fine. I know, we know I've sold the books through this ad. I'm gonna click on, first of all, it says I can change the CPC to 29 cents. That means my bid of 31 cents might be too much. So I can come in here and I want to go to campaign settings and change this to 29. That would be a 0. That would be a 9. And then save that. And then change this to 29 cents. That also means, when you can lower your bid like that from 30 cents to 29 or whatever, it means your ad is also running a little more efficiently, that Amazon feels this is a good match. So that's good. And then we're also going to go into targeting, especially auto ads. You want to check each of these options. So auto targets, substitutes, complements, loose match, close match. And if you look over the right, I've often seen at least one of these options is going to run crazy with like 150 clicks with 0 registered orders. And eventually you're going to be like wanting to turn that off. Here, they all look fine. They don't have a ton of clicks. We have no registered orders. And eventually, hopefully, we would have at least 1 registered order in here to show us which of these is working well. And so right now, I'm just going to leave these alone. They're fine. So I'm going to go back to Campaign Manager and then back to Portfolios and back to my Planner portfolio. And I'm going to look over my other ads. Now, I don't have any keyword ads here because I just did not have time to make them. because, you know, the planner is for 2024, and I'm assuming that people are going to stop looking after January. So I'm not really worried about making more ads. Other things I might look at, if I did have a keyword ad, I would go into that keyword ad, see how the clicks are going on that keyword, on the keywords, and actually let me show you one. So I raised that to 500. I'm just looking, I'm thinking I want to, no, I'll leave that one. I feel like the creative category has been doing well for me, because I definitely have a registered order. And like I said, Amazon doesn't always register when you have an order through that ad. And when it does, that means that ad is working. So I might raise this to 600 just to get more impressions on that one. Okay. But let's look at a keyword ad real quick. Now, Toy the Gods, I've been kind of not pushing these ads yet as much because I want to update the ad text. I have some new text that I just started with this ad, and I'm pushing this new ad with 500 daily budget. I just started this yesterday, so it's only got 137 impressions, which is not bad for an ad that I just started. But let's look at a keyword ad. All right, keywords, archaeological thrillers. All right, the thing to look at in here is we want to look at our targeting. And you can see when I click on targeting, you can see all the keywords that I'm currently targeting. You can also see that my current CPC is 38 cents. Mind you, I'm not getting, I've only got one click. Let's look at the lifetime of this ad, which is not very old. So still only one click in the lifetime of this ad. But let's see what I would do with this ad. First of all, I am going to go to campaign settings and change all the bids. Oh my gosh. My default bid somehow got changed to that. Let me change it to 38 cents. Let me go to targeting. And that didn't change. So I'm going to update my bid on this page to 38 cents. And what I would do is I would scroll through these keywords and see, is there a keyword that's getting too many clicks and no registered orders? You could have one that gets 100 clicks and 0 registered orders. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm actually going to come back into this and raise, I could have done that in the campaign settings, but go back to portfolios, go back into Toy the Gods. I'm going to find that archaeological keyword. This one. And I'm going to come here. And I am going to go ahead and raise that budget to 200 because obviously, for some reason, these ads just haven't really done spectacularly for Toy the Gods. So that is running. Okay, so those are the things I do. I look at the auto ads inside the ads. I look at the keyword ads inside the ads. And you can see a lot of these are just not getting a lot of impressions. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate the ads using my new ad text. And how do you know what your ad text is? Let me show you that too. If you want to come in here and you can't remember which ad text you used, there it is. And actually, let me step back because I went really fast, didn't I? So I go portfolios. This month. I'm gonna go to Toy the Gods and okay, I know I put new ad text in this one right here at the bottom because I say new text in the actual title. And when you go into the ad, you go to campaign settings and you scroll all the way down. There's this tiny little blue link that says preview ad. And you click on that button with the correct mouse click, and then it shows you your ad text. Right? So, and that's how you see your ad text. So that's pretty much what I do. You have all the other notes and everything else on what you should do to look at your ads and how to edit them. So that's pretty much, and we'll move on to the next chapter.